welcome back everyone. This is Gamer Goose, and today we're going to be playing more Ddlc. As you can see, I have changed the background. I figured out how to do that after I was fucking around with the menu. So yeah, hold on a second. I noticed that the audio was kind of doubling last stream, I guess you could say. So I'm gonna turn down the things so that it's not as visible. I don't even know how to do that because like the thing is covered, so I don't know. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started into this again. Wait. Autosave. You can use the skip button to fast forward through whatever you already read. Hi again, Goose. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry, this might. Oh, I already read all this. Okay, we can just skip. Wait. Are we? I'm afraid that I'm gonna like skip a bunch of stuff that I've already. Hold on a second. Music is a bit loud in my ears. Oh, I keep on forgetting I have this thing. Okay, so doesn't solve the phone. Okay, yeah, so that. Jesus Christ, that scared me a bit. How is it? Okay. Oh, okay, yeah, I remember reading all that. Who should I show my poem to first? Skip? No, I'm joking, I don't know if I can skip this. Alright then, so, we're gonna, I think we already read Monica, right? Yeah, okay, so I remember all this already. I did all this. Wait, did she have dialogue whenever? Alright, we already read all this. I don't need to. Yuri's opinion was way more constructive than this. Maybe even that's good. Nah. Wait, no, I ended the last episode in the poem game, right? Just be honest. Okay. Alright, hold on. Let me try and get back into the mode where I do these voices. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that. Oh wait, no, I did already read this. What the hell? Hold on a second. We're gonna just fast forward a bit here to the argument. Okay. I said help me say Ori. Just in case I accidentally skip through the this other thing kind of happened. Just hope to make good friends with you. Yada yada yada. Alright, now we can get back to the actual gameplay. But first, let me just very quickly enable content warnings. What? I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Should I enable that? I feel like that would be helpful for streamers, but I don't know. Okay, yeah, we don't have that option there. Let's go with this. Why not? Okay. Existence. Alright, I'm just gonna choose a bunch of words and hope that they at least mean something. I do not like what that's supposed to mean. I just saw Sayori's thing jump up multiple times and I chose the worst words possible. Oh my god. I know this is Something that... Headphones? Alright then. Raindrops. Loud. How am I getting all these on Sayori? This is weird. Okay, there's no way that I'm doing this sequence. There's no way that this. I'm not doing this on purpose, I swear. Okay, there we go. That got series up. Unstable. Depression. Okay, well that one I actually did know. That's kind of what there's. Holiday. Holiday by Lil Nas X. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Gagoos! Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always been the simplest things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? Nothing. That's not like you at all! I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. She then turns it upside down and lets the contents spill into the desk. Only 2 small I see. You were trying to get money out of me! I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry or you want to take an excuse to walk. Or you plan on conveniently forget that you spent all your money so I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that leaves only the one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri subtly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in the book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. I've read a very funny joke. Yuri, tell Gagoos to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy on what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after putting a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen that much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You are right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution. That. Still, coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come there if it weren't for the cupcakes, so I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori straight in the face and tumbles into the desk. Whap! Ah! Ow! What was... A cookie! Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing the reaction, though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Geez, just eat it. Yeah, man, you don't have to make such a big scene about it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrap paper and takes a big bite. So good. Oh god, she's been poisoned. I burned my tongue. You're going through a lot. Over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookies. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. I'm still really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Jeez, I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Wow. I see what happened there. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Ha. Jeez, they're such a kid sometimes. Monika, can you tell Sayori? Natsuki glances around. Monika's in the club room. Oh, that's a shock. Where's Monika anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. And I'm like, apparently I'm the one that knows her the most. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She probably is more desirable than all of us combined. Damn, that's actually kind of sad. That's true. Excuse me! Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. I have no idea what voice to give Monika, so I just used the voice I use when I'm stressed. Monika chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monika quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period of today was study hall. To be honest, I just kind of lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monika. Oh, you play music as well? Is that what I'm understanding from this? I don't really. I just kind of started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monika. Monika looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Gigoose. Monika smiles sweetly. Stop smiling at me. You're freaking me out. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share it once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Time passes, and I don't know what happened because time skip really messed things up for me. Gigoose! Gigoose! Sayori suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna go get some supplies from another classroom. Wanna come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know how the festival's coming up? Me and Monika were gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need to go find some crayons and markers and glue sticks. I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay! Okay, Monika, we'll be back soon. You going with Gigoose to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him. Aw, but I wanted to go. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find poster paper, too. Okay! Ready, Gigoose? Yep, let's go. I'm getting tired of this classroom anyway. Sayori and I exit the club room. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey, Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature. Me and Monika have it all planned out. Don't you worry. Is that so? Yep. We're gonna do a poetry performance. A performance? Of what kind? Well, everyone is gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. That sounds kinda dull. Gigoose! You're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's just not just about reading poems, it's about performing them. Like you said, lines of a poem, like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what end have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once preposterous field before me is all but a barren wasteland. Like that. Sayori. How do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. You meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know. I know. I just meant that it's a pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self. Don't say that, it's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. I'm excited. The festival is gonna be so much fun! Sayori spins herself around the hallway again. Hey, Gigoose, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. The mission, eh? Is that what you're calling it now? I thought it was just a nice, simple retrieve and get the fucking supplies. It's been a long time since I spent time with Sayori like this. but in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hold myself up in the classroom more and more. So going adventuring with Sayori brings out a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. The two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons! Sayori pulls a box full of crayons off the shelf. They're the best brand, too! They're kind of dirty, though. Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the colors' names. Alright, that one's down. Don't get distracted, we still need to find— Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Fine. Wait, what? Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. Are we in an art class right now? Ah, I dropped one by accident. Oh, God. Ah! My head! Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. She falls to the floor and crayons spill over her lap. Ow, 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 ow! You okay? My forehead! Sayori clutches to her forehead. Jeez, Sayori, that's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hands, Sayori. But it hurts. Just do it for a second. Oh, okay. Sayori slowly releases her hands from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side. Ow! Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice. Goose, where would I even find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Okay. I pat Sayori on the shoulder and run out into the hallway, nearly crashing into the wall and also flying out the window as well as I go out there. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It really doesn't matter since it'll be used as an ice pack rather than drink. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. She has one palm on her forehead and the other is using to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box. At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. Sayori, here. I hand Sayori— Jesus Christ, that's a big bottle of apple juice. I hand Sayori a big bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot! Ah, sorry, I forgot. Ah. How hard did you hit your head? Dude, I think she's got brain damage now. Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her head. It stings. Just bear with it, it'll feel better soon. Unless you got infected or something, but in that case it won't. But it's not a cut, so I think you'll be fine. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. I don't know about you, they look pretty spilled to me. Hey, this kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? Eh! What do you mean? You know how we used to play outside all the time? I would always try and keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like, I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things, I couldn't, and I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump, and I would start crying really hard. Heh. And you would rush over as quick as you could. Oh yeah, so I could see the injury. I thought that would be pretty funny. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Uh-huh. Even though it wasn't your fault at all, you know. Did I really do that? Yeah, you don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I was so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time, too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. Hey, Goose, I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. No, I don't. I just thought it was funny. Even after all these years, you're rushing to help me even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. Don't call me that! I'm not! I just was gonna laugh at your pain! And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for too long. Really? Maybe you're right. Goose, I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. I don't know what you're talking about. A lot has changed between us. Do you think I'll be like us forever? Forever? If I'm honest with myself, there's no telling where we'll each end up for college or after that. Hell, I might not even go to college because of how retarded I am. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises. But, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like that, it makes me want not disturb her. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know? Good luck with that. She's gonna see her forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. Nah, man, that's a pretty big bump. The bangs don't even cover that at all. Sayori hops to her feet. Ah! She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself, you idiot. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go back. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. She plays with her bangs to try and hide the bump, but not without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the club room. Ah, you're back. Good timing. I was just about to start ready with sharing our poems. Sayori, your forehead. She's fine, don't worry, but I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf. Well, anyway, were you able to find everything we needed? I have it right. Sarah frantically glances around herself. I forgot all the stuff! Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here because I knew you would be too dumb to even get the stuff. I found the poster paper too. Sounds like you end up doing all the work, Goose. Oh well, Sayori. I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori. I made it an adventure! Yeah, that. A very painful adventure for her, but very painless for me, and very funny. Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone, are you ready to share your poems? I guess I should grab mine. I actually left it at home, but I can magically teleport it towards my hand. Just like, as if I was using... Anyway, after making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Who should I show my poem to first? And why not? Hi again, Goose. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Oh no, I just wrote a bunch of random words. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Yeah, sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica and I slap it right in her face. Alright, not her, but it's pretty good. It makes you think of Sayori, like the other one you wrote. You two are like a dynamic duo. That's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her, even in this club, you know? Don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone, but Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them a share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then, too. It's not like I'm unapproachable or anything, am I? No, something like that. It's just that you scare me. I'm still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah, I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. Nah, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright, but anyway, you want me to read my poem now? I kind of like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. I probably won't, but I'll take a look anyway. Save me. Oh, dear. I don't like that title. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Speaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosines, tangent. It's like playing on chalkboard on a turntable. And playing a vinyl on pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Huh? Huh. What the fuck does that last part mean? It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way that I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. Well, I mean, I did, but in my head, because I didn't want to hurt your feelings. It's just kind of a thing I'd never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short, it makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Remember, I'm very dumb, and I actually joined this club out of spite with Sayori. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be abstract as a physical expression of the feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. What? You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even right about writing? What am I talking about? Oh god, I don't like what that's supposed to mean. She's self-aware, I knew it. Alright, well I might as well take her advice anyway and save the game. Oop. There we go. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. And why not? Let's go for the one with the pink hair. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either. Phew. Huh? Phew what? Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling that you're probably the most critical, aside from Yuri, but she's weird. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment. Haha, glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be good as me someday. I never said that you were good, I just said that you were critical. But not voice critical. Because he's a man. Anyway, that's, something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. Kind of think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. You think so? Yeah, well, if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so... fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? Excuse me, what's that supposed to mean, huh? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. That was a little unnecessary. You hurt my feelings. But think of it this way, if it weren't for me, she probably would just fly away like letting go of a balloon. After all, she's an airhead. You could say we take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if she doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross, she's gross, and the world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Not bad, right? It's a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. So I see, so you just really hate people who like spiders. I got it. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks my... That doesn't matter, it can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something you're afraid of if people find out that they make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Oh, my hair went all over the place. Who cares what someone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of people can too. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that! I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow, so look forward to it. Alright, who should I show my poem to next? The one who's the second most critical, or the one who's my childhood best friend? Why not? Let's see what you've written for today. What the fuck is this dog shit? Well done, Gekus. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that actually kind of means a lot. It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like tuning a bunch, I guess, of gears. Try letting your mind wander to your feelings. Oh, last time I did that, I ended up going into a very deep depression. I don't want to do that again. And write down the things you see and hear. The one way you truly enable your reader is to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. Actually, no, I don't. I'm blind. That's a certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, well, an example of that, if you'd like to read it. Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. Ah! Why? Stop writing things in cursive. I can't read that. Okay, I'm gonna try my best here. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of the night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of the raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an ordinary human. See, curse the fucking... I don't understand that. I don't know why people write it like that. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom, the bread and my hungry curiosity. The raccoon was an urge. The moon... I can't fucking read. Increments its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon is taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of the blood class... God damn it, fuck you, Yuri, I can't read this shit. I slice the bread and feed myself again. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right, it's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, and I can't really figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I want to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Huh, that's funny. Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest? She did? Yeah, she was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right! I mean... Does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common. That's interesting, because y'all were fighting over me earlier, and I was pretty scared. That's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. What? But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Ah, please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Unless you cross me, bitch. In that case, I will. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I haven't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I probably would hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now. But I'm glad that you're a good listener. Who should I show my poem to next? Not like there's anyone else I really can. It's just Sayori now. The fuck was that? What did I just do? Oh, well, the editors won't see it. Gagoos, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. What? I'm not hiding anything. But your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. Stop lying to me. I know I can tell when you're lying. It's in your eyes. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so... No way! Not even Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something. I don't think it's that. She's pretty brutal to me, honestly. She actually really hates me. I don't know why. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking of... I don't want to say that. Ah! God, I think you just had a stroke. Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just mean you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? It's really boring. I don't know what else is there to be interesting in it. But somehow you make everything in your life an adventure, even the little things. Like cooking! Let's not talk about that. I don't want to experience that burning house thing again. So yeah, I guess that's what I'm saying is I feel more feelings through you than I can feel through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. Mainly because I'm practically dead inside and I'm emotionless. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. I don't know if I understand. Sigh. You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori's head. Ah! I'm not a kid, you know. Are you sure about that? Maybe. Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands. Hey, Gagoos, will you give me your poem? I kind of want to keep it. Huh? Why? Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me. Sayori, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Sigh. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home. Really? Snap. Ah! I broke my pencil. And also my forehead hurts now as well. Sayori hastily bends down to pick up the pieces she dropped. But being inattentive of her surroundings, she bumps right into me. Ow. That hurt. Sorry. It's fine, it's fine. Fucking bitch bumped into me. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sayori clutches to her desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking. I am a bit clumsy today. Let's sit down, Sayori. Yeah. I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at her desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem. Oh! Sorry, I forgot about that. It's not as good as yours. Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Bottles. I pop up my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottles on the shelf of all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy bottles, and the bottles all in a row. My collection makes me a lot of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Something my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping, I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up and in come my friends. And they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle, but every time I let one go, it shatters against the tiles between my feet. Happy thoughts, and all shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something, but all I hear is echo, 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 inside my head. Oh, that's it. Holy crap! Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I didn't expect something like this coming from you. This was really depressing. Monica taught me a whole lot. And I'm really in touch with my feelings recently. Oh, I wonder why. That kind of scares me a bit, actually. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking about it too much. The point is it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah! Writing is the best! I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Okay, well, don't go too far. Don't get ahead of yourself. You're gonna give up on it in like 2 weeks or something. Sarah's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Okay, everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. My mic fell off. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I really don't do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, alright? We don't need much more than a few decorations. Sarah's been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets so we can give out the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what exactly we're gonna be doing for the festival. Oh, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're gonna be performing. Performing? Monica. Yeah, we're gonna have a poetry performance. Each of us are gonna choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also gonna let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sarah's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sarah, who's been coloring a poster, holds up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? Making sure there's something. Actually, hold on. We're good. Everything's alright. Alright then. So, where were we? Oh, right. I need to record this. Alright. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting up those posters, did you? Oh, I spit. Oh, fuck. Well, I did. Do you really think it's that much of a bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm gonna be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I never in my life could do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no, Sayori, I understand where you're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to write their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start an event and if each put out a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right, and it's those reasons that we all are in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others, to inspire them to the same feeling that brought you here in the first place? I know you do, we all do. If all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get you members. The least we could do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but... it doesn't look like Sayori has any arguments left. Okay, fine! I guess I'll just have to get over with. Alright! Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. Sigh. I guess I really don't have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously gonna be the death of me. Oh gosh, you'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice writing them in front of each other. No way! Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry, I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to a specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than ever, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is this simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica! Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Ah! Yuri is fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches the sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri! It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she started reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens to Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she insinuates with a perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as she's I can't speak, even as if she's bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone else joins me afterwards, and we give Yuri the recognition that she deserves. It's not like we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were so caught off guard we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. I think she passed out, actually. Oh god, look, there she is on the floor. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Ah. Aha. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori, it's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Ah. Try to think of it like you're reciting it to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to itself. Like in front of a mirror, or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made a perfect match. I do not make her voice that soft. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think of much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said that she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew, and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Gagoos liked it. I guess that's a good sign. Wait, what does that mean? You saying I'm a professional? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other people wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of general delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone else. The next time I'm gonna make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Gagoos. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Gagoos lower everyone's standards a little before I have to. Oh wow, damn, that was insulting to me. Natsuki, it's fine. I get roasted every single time in my family, so I'm pretty much used to it. I might as well get over with it. But it's not like I have a selection of what to read. I guess I'll have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand and step in front of the poem. What I'm reading. Yeah, oh god, stop putting your eyes on me, you're making me feel awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as anyone else, but at least I've lowered your standards enough. Don't worry about it so much. Let's just think about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in writing. Oh, in that case, I'm not a very good writer. That's something that will improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. It depends on how long I want to be in this club in the first place. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are y'all looking at me? Because you're presenting? Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little enthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, now was it? Easy for you to say, you better not make me do that again. Well, you better not show up to the festival then. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I didn't think it would be the other way around. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is. So, I guess in that case, you won't have to worry much about the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming, though. It might be hard, but I hope you have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice for the festival, okay? I've been making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poems to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, I'm amazed too. I thought I was just gonna be in here and need some cupcakes and shit, but no, I'm doing other stuff too. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone, I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try and write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish playing tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. I almost break my legs, and also my brain collapses on the way I do it. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep! Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't ship us, we're real people, you know. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Oh, what'd I do? Well, What am I doing? How am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Gigoose. You don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. I just want to go home and play some video games and watch some anime. I gotta finish Akira. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have changed, already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori? Ah, sorry, I was spacing out. Ah, no wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... I mean... Sayori fumbles with her words. So let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're putting me, kind of putting me on the spot here. I would walk home with Yuri. I would still walk home with Sayori. Well... why not? Sayori seems like a good person to hang with. Sayori, you really think I would ditch you for Yuri? But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez, I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you really seem like going home together. Plus, you're really stupid. So if you fall, I'll probably laugh at you and then probably help you up. But I would also find this walk very funny if you did fall. So can you just fall on purpose, please? I wouldn't ruin that just for you, or whatever I said just now. I don't even know what I said. You're so silly, Gigoose. You really think about me a little too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted to, so. Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure it out sometimes. Do you want me to go with Yuri or do you want me to go with you? You really confuse me right here. You're playing some mental mind games on my own head. Oh, should I move my camera? Sorry. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never gonna happen? Sayori hates me, or not Sayori. Yuri hates me, I'm pretty sure. I think I insulted her a bit too much. The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about. But I kind of want to respect her and keep her happy, too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Yeah, who knows, right? Oh, it's poem time. Oh my god. Music. I mean... Explode. You know what? I'm gonna... I do not care. I am just gonna put a bunch of words because I'm getting too many Sayori. Oh, I got an achievement. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Are you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember, the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah, I'm not talking about our part of the festival. It's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, did I have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on! Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because! It's right in your name. Monica! What? That's not how you say my name at all! Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Hey, I don't get it either, what? Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's always anyway. Excuse me? That's funny. Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at the desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori, you look like you just had a random PTSD moment. Are you okay? I wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again. You're not gonna be like Flippy, are you? Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. God damn it, I'm moving my mic too much. I'm moving my camera too much. I gotta stop that. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone else. Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else. But the conversation is already dispersed with everyone back to their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Oh, Gigoose, what's up? This might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast lately, if you know what I mean. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. She is always like that. Monica appears across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Gigoos. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's not really like this, you know. I'm not really around her that much, so I don't know. She's always talking to me about things that bothered her. But this is the time when I asked her, and she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No, it's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her, and I care about the well-being of my club members, you know. Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Yeah, are you sure about that? I mean, she didn't talk to me, so she's not gonna talk to you, probably. She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it with a person of interest. Person of interest? Dwayne Johnson eyebrow thing? I can't do it right now for some reason. What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Gigoos. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? What about me is interesting enough that she'd have me on her mind? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know? What? She's always been happier since you joined the club. She has? I thought she was really depressed that I joined the club because of all the other females here. I mean, then again, I'm afraid of women. I don't know why I talked to her. It was like an extra light that was turned on inside of her. What? No way. No, that's cap, bro. I'm sorry, I had to make a joke. Sayori's always like that. She's always been full of sunshine, from what I know of. Hello, Ethan, please. I swear I'm not simping, bro. It's not any different than how it always has been. You're so funny, Gigoos. Have you thought that maybe you've seen her as so cheerful because that's just how she is when she's around you? No, I have not considered that for some reason. I said too much. I'm sorry, what do I know anyways? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forgive about what I said. I'll try and talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Ah, alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but for some reason I can't because I have the memory of a goldfish. Or not a goldfish, but some... I saw another Sam! But I already know that I won't be able to get her woods out of my head. Monica stands from her desk and walks across the room where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Gigoos and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do that when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Pretty much just enough to care, but not really that much. Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary, but there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. She was probably insulting the shit out of her. Who should I show my poem to first? Huh. Monica, why not? Hi, Gigoos. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Haha. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. It's kind of funny. How so? No, not the poem. I mean, it's funny how your poems and Sayori's poems have been getting more and more similar to each other every day. I'm surprised that you're so in sync with her. Then again, you've been spending a lot of time lately, haven't you? I guess you could say that. Although, we kind of grew up as best friends, and I haven't been seeing as much of her this past year. But since I joined the club, we've been spending a lot of time with each other again. I don't know why. That reminds me. About how Sayori's been a little off today? Yeah, did she tell you something? Ah, well... Gigoos, you haven't been flirting with her, have you? Of course not! I hate her! I've been treating her like I always do. Alright, just making sure. I know how much you care about her. It'd be terrible if something happened to her, so keep an eye on her. You sure like saying the word her, huh? Sayori's been acting so much happier ever since you joined the club. What could have happened all of a sudden? Well, never mind. This really isn't the time to be talking about this. We're at a club after all, and this is supposed to be a happy place. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. Oh my nose. The lady who knows everything. This old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift to the sky and victims of current of the currents of... What the hell is going on? Dude, my controller was acting weird for some reason. A feather. Lost adrift in the sky, the victims of the currents in the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, and when all the others have turned away, the legend that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the 12th sky, until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall and fall even more. Gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless, but a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger. The hand of a beautiful lady. I look to her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amounts to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back and forth, and I pick up a gust of wind. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of thing that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's why I wrote about it. I see. I never really put that much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really be having anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. Yeah. That's exactly what I'm seeing in front of me right now. A non-two-dimensional creature. I think you know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. We're two-dimensional. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. If you're ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid that it's not good, it can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Is that a tip about writing? Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they want you to focus more on anything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way and will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. This is my Monica talk. It's a replacement for TED Talks. This is your best one so far. It's really nice, Cagoose. Thanks. Sarah, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright? Of course! Everything is fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired today. Do you want a nap or something? No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your face. Alright, but it's kind of hard to when I'm constantly thinking about how you might be sad or something. Hey, Goose, I'm still a little surprised. I thought that you would really try writing your poems like the way Yuri does, or even Natsuki. But in the end, yeah. I guess you're the one who likes this one the most. Why? Why? You don't want to get closer with everyone else? What? Well, of course I do! But it doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I understand that sometimes you have to put up with me, and that can be a lot because I'm really fucking annoying. And I have to put up with you sometimes. But we have a wavelength for something. We're both fucking annoying. And this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like we're the only exciting thing in my life. So sometimes it's easier to write than when thinking about you. Sayori? No, Gagoose, I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this? What do you mean? I'm not doing anything. I'm just saying words. I'm spitting, you know. Sayori has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden. If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier. Sayori! Okay, I'm just making sure no one noticed. Sayori, I probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. Please, I'm getting sad. Sayori shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. She's probably gonna get brain damage soon. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile. It's nothing, Gagoose. It's just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that. I promise it won't happen again. A rain cloud? What? I don't see no rain cloud above you. Just smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. You're not my mom! Where you? I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori, tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, alright? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out the classroom, humming to herself. So I just made Sayori walk out the clubroom. That's a bit concerning. Alright, who should I show my poem to next? The girl who always insults me or the girl that doesn't insult me because she's too shy to? And I'm feeling a little masochistic today. This one's alright. Alright? Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyway. I see what you're going for, but it's really not my style. I mean, it's fine. I'm mostly glad you're trying a little bit. Well, of course I'm at least trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me? No! Gross! It's not like I care. It's just one of the things in this club that makes sure you're not slacking off. Really? Well, what if you end up just scaring me away? It's not like you would actually just do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I have to put up with you. Natsuki's elbow connects with my stomach. Oh, maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all. I was just joking. That means that she elbowed me in the stomach, right? I know. Don't worry, I was too. How the hell do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her, but I'm kind of in pain right now. I'm a little bit dying right now. I ate a bunch of food earlier, and I'm kind of about to puke. I guess that's kind of the point. I should really just watch my mouth around Natsuki. Anyway, Natsuki holds out her pope to me like nothing ever happened. I'll be your beach. I read that wrong. Your mind is full of troubles and fears that diminish your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore that reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the dream that makes your heart leap. In a way you thought you had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand. Bathe in the sunbeams while you hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail. Set you free in my windy sail and remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to my. Oh no, I don't like that. I'll be the beach that watches your worries away. I'll be the beach that daydreams away, heart leave, and away you had left long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach will your own escape. You'll learn to love yourself again. Yeah, I felt like writing about I felt like I keep writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kind of hard to write anything negative about the beach. Oh, there's a lot of things I could write negative about the beach. I almost drowned in one once, actually. So you decided to write a message about the beach first and came up with the message later. Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing, she wanted to pick a topic and have both of us write about it or whatever. You can really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic and then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. Stop being a fucking tsundere, man. I'm getting tired of it, honestly. I mean, I guess mine ended up like kind of metaphorical too, but there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. Who should I show my poem to next? Let's go with the purple person. The woman behind the slaughter. Well done, Gegoose. You've definitely improved your writing over the course of a few days. Has my advice been helpful to you? No, I just kept on reading that book. I just kept on reading that book that you gave me. I only got through one page though, because I burned the rest of it because of how boring it was. Yeah, definitely. I'm glad. Sharing our writing like this, it was a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. I need to remember to thank Monica. I think we all feel a little awkward at first, but now it seems like everyone is enjoying and sharing their writing and seeing what others think. I guess I really can't disagree. I was afraid this whole thing would be a chore. But it's a great way for me to spend some personal time with all the girls in the club. It's been really fun getting to know each other, everyone they're writing. And I guess I'm doing some writing myself. Well, have you learned anything about yourself, Gegoose? Well, you know, I like to say that writing is a very personal way to get in touch with yourself. In the end, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer. And even my opinions are just opinions, you know? As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself. That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another. Why me? Well, you're always so sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share. Is that so? Yuri thinks for a good minute. That must be terrible. That must be terrible. What? For me to have someone whose opinion is fearsome. How unlikable of me. Yuri, it's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just meant that I respect your opinion. I see. I'm sorry that I always think come to these sorts of conclusions. I'm just a little too used to it. Overthinking? Being disliked. Yuri! What am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Alright. Do you want to share your poem now or something? Because I'm getting a little antsy here. Okay, here. So they did write about the same thing. Beach. A marvel millions of years in the making. When the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface, under a clear blue sky, fuck, I can't read cursive. Of bliss, but beneath gray, soiling clouds, an endless engine. The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. But one can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet. But where the sand is wet, tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in? Will a sudden wave send you crashing down to the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same. Yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where the toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back, and I abandon my piece to erode at the shore. Drift forward, and I shall return to Earth forevermore. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. Yeah, Natsuki already told me about it. She did? She didn't say anything weird, did she? She just wanted us to write about the same topic again. Actually, I was told that you wanted to do that. I suppose the better compare the differences in our writing styles, or that process it. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she wanted to do something like that. Oh wait, no, yeah, she did say that she wanted it. Okay. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her requests, but, well, I suppose it's not bad to write about something so simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree, but not really that much. Thanks for sharing. Walk, 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 walk. Okay, you three, we're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second! Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Eh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right, you deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Oh, I thought it was gonna be about the fact that you said you three. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Fuck you, Natsuki. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. Ah, it seems you're right. Sigh. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to, anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on! Actually, she wasn't actually feeling too well, and she went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times not to go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No! First off, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori, and second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Who? Are you a owl now? That curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier, everything's fine. What'd she say? You never told me. Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations. You just kind of avoided my question there. Let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted! And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sarah will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you could... Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No! That's not at all! You're the most talented person here, you know. Now Natsuki's pouting too? Jeez, I can't even tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case. But if I can't be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri! You have the most beautiful handwriting, you know? You should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares in her desk and focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Giguse. The one who is truly useless. I don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It'd probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I'd be really appreciative of that. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they gonna respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I can give to you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, You mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Gigoos may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds like you're just making excuses for Gigoos to— What are you saying? It would be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't— Just, what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up for Gigoos to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? I'm sure he's interested. You literally just said— I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though. Jeez! Can we just sell this already? Yeah, Monica, I'm sorry. Gigoos, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone look straight at me. Of course, I'm gonna go with... I need to know a little bit more about Sayori, and I feel like she's not gonna talk to me, so... Well, I guess I should probably be helping Monica. Yeah, you picked it. Hold on 1 second! Yeah! Oh, wait, that was Yuri. Monica, you're the one who needs the least help out of all of us! But... I agree with Natsuki. Natsuki, fuck, I forgot how to say her name. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but you already have Sayori as well. But Gigoos was the one who... That doesn't matter! You were the one who scared him into picking you in the first place! You're the club president, Monica! You're supposed to make a responsible decision for the club! Monica, you shouldn't let any ulterior motives interfere with the decision. Ulterior motives? What are you saying, Yuri? In fact, it sounds like you guys are the ones with ulterior motives. Excuse me?! Otherwise, this wouldn't have been made in such a big deal in the first place. That's completely false, Monica. Yeah! We only have a lot of work to do, you know! We don't do as good of a job if you make us work alone! Maybe that's true. Think of the club, Monica. If we want our event to succeed, then we need to appropriately distribute our resources. So are you gonna do the right thing, President? Okay, I get it. Sigh. It's technically most logical for Gigoos to help one of you two. So, I guess that's what we'll do. Do you have a I mean, it's gonna be anyone. I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors, but Monica said that Sayori was helping her! Jeez, you really hate us that much? Yeah. No! Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Just think of the club, okay? Monica, stop staring at me like that. You're freaking me out. Baking is a very difficult job. Well, baking sounds like it could be fun. And you guys made it sound like a lot of work, so you could probably use 2 people. Don't worry. Baking is a ton of fun. You'll definitely agree. Wait, just a minute ago you were saying... That's because... Never mind, okay? Well, anyway, I'm sure you'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course. I'm used to it after all. That's good. Even when Yuri is being melodramatic, it's a little hard not to feel bad. I don't know what we're talking about. I don't feel a single bit of remorse. Well, that's everything, right? Anything else we need to talk about? No, I think that's it. Are you guys excited? I need to talk about Sayori. She kind of just disappeared. Yes, everything except the performance is going to be awesome. I don't really think that counts. What about you, Goose? Oh, wait, that's Monica. Me. I'm getting so confused with voices. I'm going too fast. I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri? She's still sulking. Natsuki starts pouting, too. I didn't mean it's that big of a deal or anything. It might not just be that. I think that Yuri might be feeling a little too underappreciated in general. Having to come up with something for her to do and then nobody offering to help. That doesn't mean... Natsuki glances back and forth between everyone with a worried expression. Look! Natsuki goes and puts her hand over on Yuri's shoulders. Yuri, you're really the most talented one. Wow, how are you able to do that? You're really short, Natsuki. And you're going to help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes will probably be a lot of help too, but you're going to make the atmosphere special. That'll be really important for the way people feel during the performance. So, you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit. Natsuki releases her hands, and turns around to face the other direction. You didn't really mean that, did you? Not really, but Yuri isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Natsuki's words. Natsuki, of all people, to be saying such encouraging things. But I begin to understand. Natsuki was starting to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone with a smile and feels good about themselves. I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm going to do my best. And all of us are going to make it for a really great event. Yeah! Yeah, I hope to see everyone do their best, but with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Okay, but I'm staying here a bit longer. I barely got to do any reading today, so... Fair enough, there's nothing wrong with that. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Yuri out the door as they chat between each other. Where are you going? Eh? We still need to figure out our plans for this weekend. You literally would have gotten home and realized that you didn't have a way to contact with me. Oh, yeah, that's true. I have no idea how that slipped my mind. Geez, good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? You better not make it weird or anything. Why would I do that? I ain't no simp. I'm not doing the simpery stuff. Natsuki gives me her number. Okay, I'm coming over on Sunday. I'll bring all the ingredients. Wait! You're coming to my house? Well, yeah, what's wrong with that? I mean, I just figured out since I'm the one helping, I'll be going to your house. Yeah, right. Like I could have a guy over at my house. My dad would kill me. Really? That's kind of strict if you ask me. Yeah, how do you think I feel? I can't do anything when my dad is home. Anyway, I just need to complain for a second. We have each other's number now. That's all I needed from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over. Alright, fine by me. Yeah, I'm gonna really show you why I like baking so much, so you better look forward to it. Oh? Didn't you just say you were going to give me the dirty work? Well, I was just saying that it's not like I could act in front of everyone. I was looking forward to this. Wait, really? Well, kind of. It's just because I never got to bake with someone else before. That's all it is, so... Alright, I get it. Stop being such a tsundere. Sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I'll be heading out now. See you on Sunday. Never mind. What, were you planning on coming a day earlier? I can't believe this! Natsuki's gonna be coming to my house on Sunday? Even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori, my anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, but who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. Hey, whoa, buddy, you better calm down there. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, Monica said this is about the club. I had nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. It's already Sunday. I don't know how. The time just skipped by really fast. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help that much. I wonder if she'll act any different than when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We sent each other one after exchanging numbers to double check, but it turned into a conversation. She's almost like a different personality on the phone, using tons of emojis and cute language. She also really likes complaining about things, but I kind of saw that one coming. Putting Natsuki inside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her on the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? Maybe I should go check on her. I decided to visit Sayori before Natsuki comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering myself. Does she not lock her door or something? Again, we used to play so often that we made it into a habit of simply entering each other's houses like pure family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. FBI, open up! Sayori? Hi, Gigoos. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? No, I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations she's had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I ended up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to be seeing Natsuki today? Yeah, but wait, how'd you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? Ah, that's true. Wait, what about you? Aren't you supposed to be helping her? Of course, but I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. Ah, so it's just me and Natsuki then. Yep, there's more silence between us. Natsuki. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. Just wanted to see how you were doing after you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I have a very deep intuition. I don't even know what the fuck that word means. I know you too well. So, Sayori's smile is shaking her head. That's no good, Gigoos. What? Why can't it just be like how it's always been? This is my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, If I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have to have come here. You wouldn't have to even be thinking about me right now. This is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayori! I grabbed Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. You're not usually like this. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already! Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Gigoose. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Gigoose? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do when I know I'm fully how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy into caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy. Without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me just not to think about her? Why, Sayori? Why is it that you never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Yeah, there's so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Gigoose. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes. But it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. Oh, I think you'd be pretty used to that. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone else in the club. It feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right, that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Gigoose, there's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like the way it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayori's shoulders and shake her a bunch of times. This time I pull her into a tight embrace. Ah! Gigoose! Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me. God damn, this is making me tear up. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have had it any other way. Gigoose. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her side. Oh, that's how I hug people. I don't even hug. They just try and hug me, and then I'm like, okay, fine, I'll go with it. She starts sobbing right next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please, don't do this. Gigoose, Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want for her is to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away, and if there's anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. Oh god, I got shot in darkness. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Gigoose. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. Yeah, I'm like lava. I'm gonna burn you. Sayori lets me go, and as she does so, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah, it's gonna be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel— No, don't! Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Natsuki to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along to help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? Ah, it's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. Damn, that actually made me kind of tear up a bit. This is, I don't know if this game is going to be very good for my mental health. Oh, I just remembered that this is a horror game. Oh no. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. It's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. I spend only a few minutes back at home anxiously waiting for Natsuki's arrival. Before I know it, she texts me and lets me know she's outside the front door. Without delay, I open the front door to let her in. Sup? Oh. Sup? Hey! I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform totally threw me off. Seeing her in such cute clothes and makes the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison. Jeez, don't make it feel awkward already. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyway, I'm coming in. I see you brought a lot of stuff. Sayori is carrying a large bag that is probably full of baking supplies. Well, I didn't want to come all this way to find out your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You buy everything I asked you to, right? Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home. Good! Then I'm glad I can count on you to do your part. Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that rather than something snarky like she usually does. Could it be that she's a little different outside school after all? Anyway, let's go to the kitchen. Oh shit, my phone fell. Wait, you're not even gonna offer to take this heavy bag from me? Where's your hospitality, Gagoose? Come on! Come on! Since when did I need to be a gentleman? I grab the bag Natsuki holds out to me. What? This is ridiculously heavy! I carried that all the way here. Are you impressed? I see now. Yeah, I am impressed, Natsuki. It seems like I always underestimate you. It's because I'm so small, isn't it? You jerk. Natsuki hits a fist into my chest. Hey! Your size has nothing to do with it. Do you really hate being small that much? It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they think I'm only worth my size. But it's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people. But, geez, never mind. What are you making me say? Don't think you can make me talk weird about things just because we're not at school? Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. What? That's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you speak your mind like that. Hey! Now you are treating me like a kid. I was just trying to be a little nicer to you, you know. And just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri doesn't mean you should treat me like... Natsuki catches her words and her face turns red. Natsuki, forget it. Forget it! I didn't say anything! I should apologize. I appreciate that you were trying to be nicer. I should have been a little more considerate too. But also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should probably know that there's tons of guys who are into body types like yours. How would you know that anyway? Just trust me on this one. Gross. Hey! Was that to me? Who else? Man, let's just get started already. Damn, I don't want you to insult me all day. You get all sour when a girl calls you gross. I finally found your weakness, Gahoos. Oh, fuck, you did. Please spare me. Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, then there's no way I'm not fighting back. But she's satisfied enough for now. I'm finally starting to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flour, spilled fluid, and plastic bags are strewn about every countertop. The mixer isn't big enough to mix all the batter at once, so we have to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking. Gagoos, where'd you put the food coloring? The batter's going in the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays. I think it's in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for? To color the batter, of course. I'm making each tray a different color. That way, even if the flavors aren't different, everyone can still pick their favorite. Ah, that's a cute idea. Are we doing anything like that with the icing? Do you want to? You're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so... Come on! You're not putting any heart into this at all. Can't you at least try to have fun? I'm having fun. I'm not really sure what Natsuki is trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls and put out a few drops of food coloring into each. Oh, this looks pretty cool. See? It's not like baking is just about following instructions. The presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it in the end if just looking at it makes everyone's eyes lighten up. Like the ones you made on my first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes and Sayori and Monica's delighted expressions. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah, maybe I will use the food coloring then. Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess up the food coloring. Yeah, it's getting there. We were using the electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with a whisk and a huge bowl for icing. The icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying? Well, yeah, it just takes a little longer. I'm not strong, alright? I'm very weak. I got camera rotate. I got like little fucking hands. I got skinny arms. Jeez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look. Natsuki grabs a whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back. You really need to beat the crap out of it. After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing was already improved. See? As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks a finger in the icing and pops it in her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same. Hey! Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist. I don't want your gross fingers in my icing. Your icing, eh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I start to fight back, trying to inch my finger toward the bowl. Don't make me beat the crap out of you next! I'd like to see you try. I push harder, just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some of my finger, just as Natsuki tugs with all her might. Ah! The force of Natsuki pulling me caused me to stumble, making her stumble in turn. Gross! You got on my face! Whose fault is that? There's a big glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. Oh, is that what that is? She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away. Jeez, you know what? Take this! Natsuki instead wipes off her face with her finger before shoving her finger between my own face. You wish! I'm faster. I grab her wrist before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well. Oh, I don't like this view at all. Stop! Not until you apologize for calling me gross! Fine! I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know. Saying dumb things like that just to get a reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that. Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. I take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth, licking off the icing. I'm disappointed in what I just read. What? Did you just seriously just... Ah! Natsuki is so surprised that she can't figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red. Gigoos, you really shouldn't do that kind of thing to girls unless you really like them. You do know that, right? Fuck, I didn't. What kind of question is she asking me just like that? How'd the mood turn to this so quickly? Natsuki gazes at me in silence. I notice her shallow breaths. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? I think she poisoned the fucking thing. Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts going off. Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Is something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet. No wonder. You left a dirty tray in here, dummy. How could you forget? How could you make a mistake like that? You should have checked before turning the oven on. Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez. Natsuki uses an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sets on top of the stone. In another moment, the fire alarm stops. Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now. Yeah, the tension from the moment before still lingers over our heads. But the moment has already been lost, so... As I watch Natsuki slide the cupcake trays into the oven, I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing, like nothing ever happened. That smells so good! The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, the blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills the air. Look how cute they all look! She proudly shows off different colored cupcakes on each of the trays. They'll look even better once we add the icing. It's not like you need to tell me that! I brought decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Here, scoop the icing into these bags. Natsuki hands me some plastic bag. Oh, are we about to do the nozzle thing that people do whenever they're baking stuff? I have these nozzles that'll make it look nice and fluffy. This one can make flowers. We probably won't be using it this time, though. What's this one for? I pick up one of the nozzles that has a much thinner tip than the others. That one's really thin, so you can use it to make stripes or other patterns. But you can also use it to write stuff on cupcakes. Like, happy birthday or whatever. Huh, I see. That gives me an idea, actually. Eh? Well, it's a literature event, right? We can make a more literature team by writing different words on each of the cupcakes. It'll be fun to see people choose their cupcake based on a word they like. I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid. Well, that's the word that's going on one of these cupcakes. But that's actually a really cute idea, so... maybe I'm getting it from you. Well, what's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute! Come on. We're not at school, nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute. Well... Natsuki's voice trails off. Same with you. Eh? Did you say something? No, nothing! Let's just do the icing! Natsuki picks up the paste and fastens a nozzle into each of the bags. There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it. Without giving me a chance to think before, Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing, and then we each get to work. Once we're finally finished, Natsuki puts them all side by side to admire our work. Look at how pretty they are together. Yeah, they are, aren't they? I wish I could have one now. Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that. Yeah, well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite. Sayori is the exact opposite in that regard. If she was here, she'd probably down 10 cupcakes already. And then she would still eat dinner. Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyway, I was hoping we would have time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner. Already? That's a shame. I really wanted to read Blood Lad. It's your fault for working so slowly. You should have thought about that. It's not like you always have this chance. Man, as usual, Natsuki places the blame on me. You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sayori each carry some, then you can probably do it in one trip. Yeah, I can do that. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any. I wish she would listen to me the way she listens to you. Yeah. I again think back to the conversation I had with Sayori earlier today. I felt so helpless. Sayori always does listen to me, but at that point it felt like she couldn't listen to me at all. Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today. You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. Walk. Just like that, Natsuki is already about to leave. It feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that, did I even take the opportunity to get closer to her like I wanted? Wait, that's what I want? I just chose her for no reason. Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, Natsuki, what you said before about not always having this chance? It doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over anytime, okay? I think that if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. If you want to read manga or go out somewhere. Do you really mean that? Natsuki looks at me tensely, like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah, I want to spend more time with you. He goes, I thought you only cared about getting this done. I'm sorry, I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I really stayed here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you, so... Oh god, she got close. Oh god, okay, that scared me a bit. Natsuki suddenly gets closer to me. Oh, wait, Natsuki. Standing inches from me, Natsuki looks up at me. I feel her fingers gently clutch at the sides of my shirt as if holding on to me. Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes fill my vision, along with her slightly parted lips. What is happening? My head starts to go dizzy as I feel her soft breasts against me. I felt it for a while now. Natsuki suddenly jumps back. Sayori? Hi, Gegoose. Sayori! Just now, we weren't, I swear nothing was going on. Nothing was going on between us, I swear. It's okay, Gegoose. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, you should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so, really? That's too bad. Yeah, well, I'll still see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat a cupcake before then. Anyway, later. Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries up and waves goodbye. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come over here and see for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Natsuki. And how close you got to her. We didn't get that close, I swear. That, what you saw, she was just trying to wipe a bug off my face. Yeah, that was it. It makes me really happy that you made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Gegoose? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? Oh, god damn it. This is about to make me tear up again. It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, Gagoose. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Well, Monica was right about what? Excuse me? Was Monica insulting you? Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not gonna let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm gonna be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But... Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Gagoose. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? Monica? I don't think she's very threatening at all. I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori? It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Gagoose, I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. Alright, now, calm down there. No one likes me that much that they want to die. Look at me. Do you see any kind of thing that anyone would like in this face? And... That's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now, and that's what I'm gonna give to you. Sayori... Oh, fuck, it's making me choose what I have to say. Okay. Fuck. Oh, no. One of these options is really bad, and one of them, I don't know how it's gonna act. I am flicking this thing so fast right now, it is unreal. Okay, we're just gonna take a gamble. Sayori, you'll always be my dearest friend. What you need most is for things to be like how they always been. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now, but please trust me that I know what's best and will make you happy in the end. I promise I'll help get things back the way they were. I see. Sayori forces a smile through an incredibly pained expression. Is this what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? I should write a poem about this. Sayori! It's okay. This is just my punishment, remember? For being so selfish. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time that there's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here. Just so I could get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing, you're also right, that I just want to go back the way it was. I realize that now. You do know me better than anyone else, Gagoose. I'll trust you if anything. Anything at all. So, Sayori's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns and drops to her knees. Ah! Clutching to her head with both hands, she screams as loudly as she can. I'm so shocked I don't know how to react. God damn, that was something, huh? Sayori looks over her shoulder and flashes me one more weak smile before turning around and running off. Sayori! I'm left helplessly standing in front of my house. Why do I feel so horrible about this? There's nothing more that I could have done. The most I can do is support Sayori through her feelings and help her on the path that's right. But I'm having so much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. I'm going to give her everything I got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend, and I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. Today at the festival. Of all days, I expect this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but I decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. I managed to carry all the cupcakes myself, carefully stacking 2 trays. Natsuki is already texting up a storm, but I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Funnily enough, I feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Natsuki at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Gagoose, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny, I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared to have all the poems for performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's when I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think that on days like this important, she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday, and I suddenly feel awful knowing that it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking, but maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You take a little responsibility for her, Gagoose. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president, after all. But I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? About how I basically turned down her confession? God, it really makes me seem like the bad guy here, doesn't it? Monica, please don't think differently of me after this. But I'm the one who knows what's best for her, right? Jeez, you don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Huh? Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognize Natsuki and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one I haven't read before. What the fuck? Get out of my head, 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 get out of my head. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish reading this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Yeah, I got one too, what the fuck? Okay, Goose, what's wrong? Nothing. Dude, that actually kind of gave me chills, what the fuck? This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind! I'm going to get Sayori, so... well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? How am I going to take too long? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself! Monica calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal for me to at least wait for her or wake her up. It's a simple gesture of walking her to school that makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday things will be the same as they always been. That's all she needs, and that's what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone near. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori? She's really a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house? Isn't that more something like a boyfriend would do? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter a room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Sayori? Oh, Jesus Christ! What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. The Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? I didn't fucking read that. Turning down her confession? This has to be what pushed her over to... Oh, fuck. Would that have happened if I chose the other option? Her agonized scream still echoes in my ears. Why did I do that to her when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything that I could have done to prevent this. If I had just spent more time with her, walked with her to school, and gave her what I know what I should want out of our relationship, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club, screw the festival, I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do to bring her back. This isn't some game where can I actually do that? Oh shit, that scared me. Can I actually just reset and just pretend that any of this stuff never happened? This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I only have one chance and I wasn't careful enough. Now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is... Wait, actually, can I? Can I? It's not... Fuck. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now I can never take it back. Never. Never. Oh, fuck. Dude, that actually... Holy fuck. And? What? Excuse me? Oh, God. Oh, no. Now I see the horror aspect. I gotta return to desktop. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Oh god, I didn't expect it to go this way. Oh shit. Okay, she's still here. Well, at least nothing changed on the desktop. Well, I guess I gotta switch best girl now. I'll find out who that will be in the next episode, I guess. We got new music now. Is this the song that played during our death? Holy fuck, that... Holy... That... Oh, fuck. I'm actually shaking right now. Well, now we got more side stories at least. Oh, God. I killed Sayori. What's going on in the What the fuck? Wait, something's missing. Where's Sayori's file? Trace back. Consider how Doki Doki Literature Club run date. Exception. Oh jeez, I didn't break anything, did I? Hold on a sec, I can probably fix this, I think. Actually, you know what? This would probably just be a lot easier if I just deleted her. She's the one who's making this so difficult. Haha. Well, here goes nothing. What the fuck? How? Oh god, the image is glitched too. Hold on, let me go back to this image. You can see like little glitches, like, but dude, this is meant to be Sayori. I just now realized. Oh fuck, this is really fucking with my head right now. Oh god. Do it. Oh no, I don't want to go back there now. Oh no. Oh god. Okay, I don't know what that is. So, holy. There's something behind him. It's not letting me quit the game for some reason. Okay, well, now it did. Holy fuck. Did I get anything new here? Oh, I got that. I got this. Monica's third poem. Huh. I got Sayori C. Oh god, this is painful to look at now that I know that she's dead. Oh god, I feel fucking awful now. Oh, I got sketches. Promo. Nothing there, but I did get these cool little sketches. That's kind of cool. Huh. Dude, this is fucking with my head now. Holy fuck. Okay, I'm gonna leave this here, cause I kind of need to think about what just happened. That fucked with my head, like really bad. So I'm gonna leave things here. I'm gonna leave the episode here. So thank you all for watching. If you have been watching, I'm gonna go probably get some therapy again. First, it takes two was the first time, but now it's this. All right then, I'm gonna go ahead and head out. So see y'all.